All right, so we are working on part 4, Learning Task 1, Heart Disease Organizers. And this one you actually have to download and submit to the assignment area. So that'll be up here, and I'll show you that at the very end. Okay, so let's have a look at this task. This task we find back on the original tour journal. If you scroll down, you guys will have already completed this part. You've already done your research here, and it should be filled in. And we're getting right to this task here. So I'll change that video link after. Okay, so with this one, Learning Task 1-1, Heart Diseases. You guys have a specific task. So you have to select only 6 of the following diseases. And then there's an organizer that you need to record your findings. So you've got a list of, how many have we got here? Well, I got about 9 to choose from. 9 different heart diseases and disorders. So what you need to do, you are briefly describing the disease in 1 to 2 sentences, which you're going to put here. So identify what the disease is for me, and then put the description right below it. And then you also need to indicate whether it's usually caused by genetic factors, lifestyle factors, infection, or a combination of those things. So I don't know how easy, I don't think these boxes will be super easy to put an X in. I think if you find that genetics, sometimes you'll have multiple things, but if you find that genetics has an impact on atrial fibrillation, then you would just highlight genetic. You might find that 2 apply or all 3 apply. You might find that only 1 applies. That's okay. So this is a fairly quick task. You are picking the disease, you're giving me 1 to 2 sentences, and then you're looking up how the genetics, the lifestyle, and infection impact it. Okay, so once you're done, here is the directions for how to put it into the assignment box. So first, you're going to need to download a copy of this. Oh, well, no, actually, you don't need to do that. You won't need to do that. So you can either go, I'll give you 2 options. You can either go File, Download, and download it to me as a Word doc. But this also should be in your SBI 3C folder. But the other thing is, if you've run through where you've already linked up your board Google Drive account, you're going to see this activity if you've had it open anyways. So let's go to see where this goes now in the course. So back over here, we would go to the assignment area. My computer's running slow on me all day. And it would be this one here, Learning Task 1-1, Heart Diseases. So let's click on that box. Keep in mind your view is going to be a little bit different than my view because I'm looking as a teacher. So let's we're going to switch this. So we're looking at it as a student. So like you will see it. And I'm going to go back there. So it was our first assignment box submission. So we could see that this fake student has nothing submitted. We're going to click on it. When we click on it, we should see the rubric by which we're going to be graded. So we'll wait for that to load up. And you're going to want to review this. Did you describe 6 of them out of there? Were you able to determine the causes? How was your communication in terms of how you put stuff together? And, just your presentation overall, that sort of thing. So you're going to get a level 1, 2, 3. When you get your feedback, you'll see where I've marked you on here. And you would just come to add a file. And if you're using your Google Drive, and it was the last file you were typing on, it should be the last thing that comes up. it should be in the list that comes up. But for me, I don't know why it didn't. So let's try doing this. We'll grab it. It's easier if it's just the last one. Yeah, there we go. So then you would grab the file and you would throw it up into your assignment. Okay, you could leave me a little note if you needed to, but otherwise you just submit. So that is what you are going to do for that part of the assignment.